Hello from San Antonio, this is SIREN Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. What does he think about when he thinks about you? What does she think about when she thinks about you? This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different options. This is option 1. This is option 2. Option 3. And Quattro. Option 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Don't overthink it. Just think of your person of interest. Take a deep breath and make your selection. If you chose the first crystal, here is your reading. Starting with my newest deck, Todd Alcott Sci-Fi Tarot. So now I have all the Todd Alcott decks. I've got this and Pulp Tarot and Horror Tarot, which I use a lot at my second tarot channel, Psycho Tarot. I do not regard the little white books. Two of Cups, Dos de Copas, Two of Wands, Dos de Bastos, 5 of Pentacles, Cinco de Oros. Strength, the Fool, 9 of Cups, Hierophant, and that's the 6 of Swords, Seis de Espadas, and the 4 of Pentacles, Cuatro de Oros. Okay, it's like I say all the time, anyone obviously can watch these readings. People who are in deeply gratifying, solid, stable relationships can watch these readings, of course. Could be watching out of boredom, curiosity, purely for entertainment, but I'm seeing a solid relationship here. I'm not seeing separation. I'm not seeing mindfuckery. I'm not seeing ambivalence. I'm not seeing hot and cold communication. I'm not seeing on again, off again. This is solid. I see this person being in love with you. That is really strong. That never happens to have the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups in the same spread. 2 of Cups is the first card especially. So I see love, I see completion, I see 2 mature adults who have their ducks in a row and they're quacking, and you're choosing each other, you're prioritizing this connection, there's respect, there's no bullshit for pile 1, no game playing. So this person feels good when they think about you. They feel like you are their person. This is the perfect relationship. Perfect for the 2 of you. Every relationship has its ups and downs, but this is pretty much as optimal as it gets. It may have started out long distance. It may have started out on the internet. But I see two people who are together now. I see two people who are in sync. We have a lot of fixed energy, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius. And that's really strong to have the Leo Aquarius axis. Whenever an axis shows up in a spread, it does suggest a really strong sexual attraction. But this is also spiritual. There's depth. Maybe you're soulmates. Perhaps this person regards you as a soulmate or the love of their life. 2 is Cancer. There's a lot of caring here, deep caring. This person could have Sun in Cancer, Mercury in Gemini, Mars in Leo, Aquarius, rising, moon in Taurus. I'm obsessed with astrology, so I like to play around with the variables and just throw out possibilities. Don't get too hung up on the details. Now some letters, the die and some letters. 2, Cancer. 3, Sagittarius. 5, Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. Another 2. 4 is Aquarius. So 7 is actually the number, making Pisces, Neptune, the dominant energy. I feel like this is a spiritual connection. There could be some mental telepathy. You manifested each other. You manifested this really stable, gratifying relationship. Twins. Maybe you're on a twin flame journey. We don't have any vowels. I see vowels as feminine, consonants as masculine. So you're both pretty competent and stable. You both have good jobs and you're both prioritizing this relationship. Montana, Minnesota, Michigan. The South, Santa, Sutton, her last name, Sutton. Seeing Gavin, Grant, Washington, Washington, D.C., Washington State, Anne, Amethyst, the February birthstone, Antoine, Natalie, Natalia, Nadia, Susan. This person could call you Sugar, could be one of their pet names for you, one of their terms of endearment, Sugar. Tanya, I'm seeing Taurus. I'll stop there, but that's what I see for pile 1. I do hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the info, including client testimonials, is in every box. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Gotta grab my Dr. Pepper. Un momento, por favor. There are timestamps. And if you chose the second crystal, here is your reading. My newest deck, Todd Alcott's Sci-Fi Tarot. So now I have all the Todd Alcott decks. Sci-Fi, Pulp, and horror. I use this a lot at my second tarot channel, Psycho Tarot. Did a live stream with my Leo husband. Was it Saturday night? Yeah, usually we do Saturday nights. It was late Saturday night when we did the live stream. Under 500 views. Yeah, the views are terrible at Psycho Tarot. But I keep doing it because we have fun. Not monetized, so I can take more risk. And we're just doing the all signs, the zodiac readings at Psycho Tarot. I don't do the individual signs. It's been months. I just don't have the time for it. The Lovers, Los Enamorados, Gemini. The Star, La Estrella, Aquarius. And the Emperor, Big King Daddy. Gemini, Aquarius, and Aries. Eight of Swords, Ocho de Espadas, 8 Capricorn. 2 of Swords, Dos de Espadas, 2 Cancer. Queen of Cups, Reina de Copas. Five of Cups, Cinco de Copas, 5 Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. 10 of Cups, Theas de Copas, 10 Leo. The World, El Mundo, the Fixed Modality, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Okay, I see a lot of resistance and distance here. And by distance, I mean psychic, emotional. I don't feel like you and this person have talked in quite some time. I feel like this could be an ex. For some, this could be on again, off again. Could be third party. I just see all kinds of complications here. But I'm not seeing consistent communication. I'm seeing sadness. I'm seeing melancholy. If you blocked this person, I can definitely see them creating an account and checking out whatever you're putting on social media. This person's very proud, very stoic, very stubborn. I see them having very complicated feelings for you. I see them missing you. When they think about you, there is sadness. There is frustration. They wish that things were easier. They wish the communication just flowed. They wish the two of you could get together and really make this thing work. Yeah, I see them missing you. And I see no communication. This person could have Sun in Gemini, Aquarius, rising, moon in Scorpio. Just one possibility. I'm hearing close but no cigar. It's the energy of two people who really want it to work. You want to try to make it work, and you try again and again, but something is off. Something is lost in translation. Could be one of those things where you try it again and again, you take breaks, you try it with other people, and then you come back together because there's a lot of limerence, there's a lot of attachment here. Strong karma to work out. I feel like this person is really busy with work. Their personal life leaves a lot to be desired. I do see this person being lonely as hell. I don't feel like they socialize much. I don't feel like they have a big friend group. I don't feel like they're putting their own stuff on social media. I just see them lurking on social media and just checking out whatever you're putting out there. And they wish that things were easier. If they owe you an apology, they're not sure how to issue the apology because they're very stubborn. They're very stuck in ego. Emotions are hard for this person. They do struggle with emotional expression, regulation. They could be stressed. They could have anxiety. They could be struggling with depression. I don't feel like they have the bandwidth. They don't have what it takes to really commit to this connection at this time. There's something very off here energetically. I'll do a 3-card energetic summation. Please sum up the thoughts of the person for pile 2, the person of interest, their thoughts about this connection. Energetic summation, 3 cards. Oh, I've not seen that one yet. This is my first time to use this, or my first time to see this. I broke this deck out for Psycho Tarot on Saturday night. That is awesome, the Ace of Swords. And it's horizontal, which is interesting. You don't see that. It's the first time I've seen anything like that in these Todd Alcott decks. A horizontal card, or in any deck, actually. A horizontal Ace of Swords. I call that the blazing sword of truth. Whenever this shows up in a reading, the energy is really coming through. It's accurate. You can rely on the information. 8 of Cups. Yeah, complicated as hell. And 7 of Wands. So right now, there's strong resistance. If this person's in the wrong, perhaps they're not aware of that. They don't have self-awareness. They don't have consciousness. They're in the dark. They don't know they're in the wrong. They don't know that they owe you an apology. Six, this never happens. If you were in Vegas, you would win something, I guess. 666. Or if you're superstitious or you're clinging to Christian ideology, whatever dogma, this may look bad for you. 666, the number of the beast. It's actually a good number. 6 is Venus. 12 is 3, the most optimistic, the highest vibration number. 3 Sagittarius. And then 9, Aries. Yeah, this person's very much in their ego. They have a very strong identity. They could be status quo. They could have a high-profile job. And they need to learn humility. They struggle with humility, empathy, sensitivity, perhaps. Pitt. A last name. Pittsburgh, PETA, Appetite for Destruction, Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose is an Aquarian. I don't know what slash is. I've looked it up. I look up charts all the time, but I can't remember what slash is. AA, is this person in AA? Are they struggling with an addiction? Admitting is the first step. Yeah, they could be in denial. Person could be a bartender. That would be inconvenient, wouldn't it, to be an alcoholic who works as a bartender? Yeah. I'm going to grab my Dr. Pepper. Diet Dr. Pepper on ice. Salute. Okay. Pat, Patricia, Patty, Patrick, Patricio. Pain. This person could be in pain. I feel like they are struggling. Heavy, heavy karma for 2. The Patriots, New England. Alan, Aiden, Apple. I'll stop there. That's what I see for 2. I hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the info, including client testimonials, is in every box. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 3, here is your reading. Starting with my newest deck, Todd Alcott Sci-Fi Tarot. So now I think I have all the Todd Alcott decks. I absolutely love his tarot decks. This is Pulp Tarot. And Horror Tarot, which I use a lot at my second tarot channel, Psycho Tarot. I did a live stream with my Leo husband on Saturday night. Check it out. We do the all signs. We do tarot, runes, karaoke, and it's just fun. It's a much different vibe than here. Here it's more formulaic. It's a monetized channel, and I do the same videos over and over again. The videos that get the views because I like to eat. So yeah, for pick a card readings that aren't really courting the algorithm, check out my Patreon. And of course, you can always get a private reading. Seven of Wands, headed to Bastos. 7 is Pisces. 9 of Swords, maybe the Espadas. 9, Aries. Ooh, what is that? The 9 of Pentacles? It's my first time to see this card, I think. Maybe the Oros. Yeah, that's associated with Virgo. Luxury at the end of the world, an oasis of riches to sustain herself. Seven of Wands again. I can't make this up. Ace of Pentacles, As de Oros. 3 of Wands, 3 de Bastos, 3 Sagittarius. Two of Cups, those the Copas. 2 Cancer. Queen of Pentacles, Reina de Oros. Judgment, El Juicio, Sagittarius. Okay, this person does not see entry. They do not see access to your life. They feel like they can't really offer you anything, is what I'm getting for 3. This person feels like you've got it all going on. You've got a very gratifying, optimal life. You're killing it. You're making money. You're in this era of prosperity and abundance, and they don't feel like they can really offer you anything. You may have rejected this person, or this could be someone you've been talking to and it's been kind of hot, cold, there's been ambivalence. You can't really reach this person. They're being very standoffish, very cold. I feel like they're struggling with inferiority. They're feeling inferior to you. I see strong feelings. There's something going on here. I see this person thinking of you obsessively. They're thinking of you a lot. And I feel like this person, similar to what I saw in 2, this person is just struggling in general. And so I don't know, there's a lack of stability in this person's life. I don't know if they're an addict, if they're grappling with something, they're going through something. They're not financially stable and they feel like they couldn't really offer you anything. That's what I'm getting. There's a strong attraction. They have a lot of respect for you. They absolutely see your value. There's no doubt about that. I feel like this person's alone and they're working. They're working through something psychologically. They could be going through the dark night of the soul. And they're working whatever job they have. They're working trying to process these feelings. Why are they thinking of you obsessively? What is going on here? I'll do like I did for 2. I'll do a 3-card energetic summation. What is going on exactly for pile 3? This person's thoughts, the person of interest. What do they think about when they think about those who chose 3? A 3-card energetic summation. And the Thoth and the Hermetic 7 of Wands is signified as Mars and Leo. So this person could have Mars in Leo, Venus in Cancer. They could have Sun in Taurus, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Virgo. These are just possibilities. Ace of Wands, As de Bastos. 2 of Cups. Yeah, this person's in love with you. 10 of Cups. I don't know if you lived together, if you were together at some point, you lived together, you shared a home, you were engaged, maybe you were married. I'm not getting casual. I mean, 2 of Cups twice and the 10 of Cups and these aces. So this is someone that you have a lot in common with, a lot beyond the obvious, beyond the sexual, beyond the physical. You've lived together, you've shared resources. For it to be this intense, I don't get casual at all. Yeah, this person's very moody, very complicated. I see them being stressed out. They feel like if it can't work with you, it can't work with anyone. They may see you as their person, but there's a lot of struggle, a lot of resistance. If it's not third party, then I would say, if it's not third party, I would say this is just an extremely complicated person who struggles with attachment. They could be avoidant. There could be a lot of trauma from their past and they struggle with their adult relationships. It's a lot to unpack. It's pretty complicated for 3. It's more time than I usually devote to a pick a card reading. I usually just blaze through these and I can read the cards and it's really easy. I can see what's going on. But here I just see complications, resistance, a lot of feeling, a lot of intensity, a lot of depth. This person could have a lot going on that has nothing to do with you. They could be facing jail time or prison time. They could be struggling with a lawsuit. They're suing someone or they're trying to collect insurance for an accident or something. Or they're grappling with an addiction or a diagnosis. They're just struggling across the board and they feel like they can't offer you something really stable right now. And they're very frustrated. There could be some self-loathing. They're beating themselves up because they can't give you the life they feel that you deserve is what I'm getting for 3. Five, yeah, lack. I'm seeing the 5 of Pentacles with this. So 5 is Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, 3 Sagittarius, 8 Capricorn, 6 Venus, 9 Aries. And so 5 is actually the dominant number. So I'm just seeing struggle and a lot of bad feelings. Could be some guilt, some regret, some shame. Oh, we'll need more than this. QT. Isn't that a convenience store? Southwest. AA again. Alcoholics Anonymous. Australia. Austria. SWAT. Is this person in the military? Do they take a gun to work? Are they a cop? Security? National Guard. QAnon. Anna. We're not going to have all the letters, but yeah, Anna, this person wants you, but something is lost in translation. I was just thinking of that movie while I was taking a bath. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Lost in Translation, Scarlett Johansson, Bill Murray. Aqua, Aquarius, Navy SEALs. I want you to want me, Cheap Trick. Anything else? I don't know why, but I'm seeing the New Orleans Saints. Got these blanks. Stuart, Wanda, Anton again. Anthony, Ant, nickname. Santa. Gift giving could be their love language. Maybe they have lavished you with gifts at some point. They bought you jewelry. La Medusa Versace handbag. It's been on my list for a few years. The lavender La Medusa Versace handbag. I've never been into labels or whatever, but God, I love that purse. Anything else? I think that's it. Natalie. Yeah, that's what I see for 3. Hope that helps. I do this full time. I'm always available for private readings. All the info, including client testimonials, is in every box. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. Oops. And if you chose 4 Cuatro, here is your reading. My newest deck, Todd Alcott's Sci-Fi Tarot. So now I guess I have all the Todd Alcott decks. Not sure, but I've got the Sci-Fi. First one I got was the Pulp Tarot. And then the Horror Tarot, which I use a lot at my second tarot channel, Psycho Tarot. I do usually Saturday night live streams with my Leo husband. He's a triple Leo, Sun, Moon, and Mercury. And we have a lot of fun. We do karaoke, runes, tarot, usually on Saturday night. Just the all signs. I don't have time to do the individual signs, so I don't really put much energy or work into that channel. It's very sporadic, but all signs. We just have fun. It's a different vibe. It's not formulaic. Okay. The World, El Mundo, the Fixed Modality, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Queen of Cups, Reina de Copas. 5 of Swords, Cinco de Espadas. 5 Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. Queen of Pentacles, Reina de Oros, the Chariot, El Carro, Cancer, Page of Pentacles, Sota de Oros. Ten of Wands, Tres de Bastos, 10 Leo. Three of Wands, Tres de Bastos, 3 Sagittarius. And King of Pentacles, Rey de Oros. I don't feel like this person thinks about you in the way you would think about someone that you're wondering about. Like, what's going on? I'm looking at the stove clock. It's 2:12. Make a wish. 2:12 p.m. San Antonio, Texas. 4 or 5. That's Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. I'm seeing a relationship. I think I saw the same thing or something similar for one. I say it all the time at this channel. Anyone obviously can watch these readings. Sometimes people who are in solid, stable, harmonious, deeply gratifying relationships watch because they're curious, they're bored, just for extra confirmation, purely for entertainment. But I don't see someone who's missing you or wondering what they mean to you because you're together. They just kind of take it for granted that you're on the same page because you are in a functioning relationship. You could be married, living together. You're working toward that. You're engaged. You're on the same page. You want the same things. You're about the same age. You're both showing up with serious intent, maturity, life wisdom, life experience. You could be parents, possibly grandparents. I'm just seeing a lot of life experience and maturity. We have the Queen and King of Pentacles. You could have a kid or kids together. I just see two adults who are through with the games. You're choosing each other and it's serious. I don't really see any problems here. I just see stability. I feel like you've got really excellent synastry, at least one significant conjunction, something like Sun conjunct Moon, Moon conjunct Moon, Mercury conjunct Mercury. This person could have Sun in Capricorn, Leo rising, Moon in Sagittarius, just one possibility. I feel like they're very lusty. I feel like the sex is amazing. Your best friends, your life partners. You could be business partners. You could have a business together. You go around and you sell things at festivals, marketplaces. You sell things on Etsy, eBay. Some of you could have a YouTube channel together. You're family vloggers or something like that. You work together. You have a brick and mortar together. You're just a really good team. You finish each other's thoughts. You're best friends. It works. I really do not see any problems for 4. Yeah, the negativity of the 5 of Swords is basically nullified by the really strong cards around it. Page of Pentacles can be about breadcrumbing, not in this case. In this case, I'm seeing the two of you having either a kid or kids, and I see you having a business together. All these pentacles. Sex is good. Sex works. Four is Aquarius, 5 Mercury, Gemini, Virgo, 9 Mars, Aries, 10 Leo. So 1 and 4, that's 5. Yeah, 5 is usually about the struggle, but not in this case. In this case, I see it as you and this person just communicating with consistency and intelligence. The communication is not a problem for 4 at all. GE, we bring good things to life. Is there some BDSM going on? Possibly. Begs. Australia again. Australia, Austria, Great Britain, the UK, Gibson guitar, Susan, Allison, Ellis, seeing Etsy, seeing Bessie, best. You're the best lover, the best partner they've ever had. See, you go out in your yacht together, you take the yacht out, you've got your chocolate covered strawberries, you got your champagne, you got your music. Bugs. This person could be an exterminator. Ellie, E.B. White, Charlotte's Web. Okay, I'll stop there. Yeah, that's what I see for 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.